Welcome back to the channel once again, everybody. Today we got Metal Gear Solid Delta. There's no Delta in the title, but I guess the logo, the shape there is supposed to be the Delta. I don't know. It's Snake Eater. This, of course, is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. If you never played the game, I've never played the game. I think I have the Metal Gear Solid remastered set. I just haven't played it, and I did want to get into Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 before playing this, but then I found out this is a prequel, so it really isn't that big of a deal if I don't play the first two. I do want to play the first two. I think it also would have been cooler if they decided to make a... I don't know how fucking loud the music was. It's fucking loud for me, so I don't know if hopefully my voice isn't getting drowned out. I mean, if it is, I'll just change it, but I can edit. And power of editing is crazy. Version 1.1.1. Hey, flames. Sorry, I just saw that at the bottom. I do plan on playing 1 and 2. I would love to see them get a remake as well. I think that'd be pretty fire. I mean, I know Silent Hill 1 is getting a remake. I don't know, did you guys see that new Silent Hill movie? It's a sequel to the 2006 Silent Hill. Yeah, it looked atrocious. It looked really bad. I don't know what we're doing there, but I just thought I'd bring that up because I was talking about Silent Hill. But yeah, they are making a Silent Hill 1 remake, which I am personally excited for. I never played Silent Hill 1 myself, but I've watched somebody play Silent Hill 1, and I kind of got the gist of it, but it's such an old game to me too, and it's like, me trying to play older games that everyone says, oh, it's fantastic. Especially, I don't know, it's going to sound weird in a way to where I say it like, I don't like older games typically because of, not that I don't like them. It's harder for me to get into them instead of the masterpiece that they are when I'm playing them at a time where we have these such amazing graphics and I'm trying to go back and play a game that's, 20 years old, so that's same with movies too. But we're getting into Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. New item attained. White tuxedo pre-order bonus. Hey. Snake versus monkey. That's a snake versus monkey game? We'll play that at some point. Extras. View cutscenes not seen in the main game. Unlocked after completing the story. View the movies in the secret theater. I know that these games sometimes have incredibly long, battle dress, sneaking suit, white tux, crocodile suit. It's hilarious. The naked woodland flames, naked ammunition belt, gold. What the fuck? You don't have this item. You'll be able to use it after purchasing the sneaking DLC pack. Oh, those are using the sneaking DLC pack. Ah, okay. Is there different faces from the thing? Oh, glasses and sunglasses. That looks stupid. I'm not wearing that. Food collection? Oh my god, there's a lot here. Sorry, I don't know why I'm going into this. New game. What is this? Question. I'm playing the MGS series for the first time. Additional initial equipment, uniform, mummy. I liked MGS 1. Uniform. Oh, so I don't. Does this just it gives you a uniform or something? I have MGS 5. I've never played it. I've had it for a very long time. I've never played it. I'm playing MGS series for the first time. Uses an overhead camera. Aiming is done in first-person view. Freely movable third-person camera. Move and fire weapons simultaneously with the over-the-shoulder perspective. Or one with a new style. Wait, what did that say? I want to play with modern action game controls. I want to play with the same controls as the original game. I never played the original game, so it wouldn't be, only sensor items are available. Motion detector. Okay, what is this? Very easy. Snake's starting life gauge is 2 times larger. Enemy soldiers will greatly reduce attack power and detection abilities. Snake's starts with the easy gun, a silent tranquilizer gun with infinite ammo. Following sensor items are available: motion detector, active sonar, and anti-personal sensor. Snake's starting life gauge is 1.5 longer. Highest achievable title is Doberman. Okay. Snake's life gauge is 2/3 its normal size. European Extreme. Unlock by completing the game on extreme difficulty. We'll go normal for now. I guess a few ult tips. I haven't played the game before, so I'd like to... War has changed. Start a game in new style. Oh, okay, fighter.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Konami presents. This remake is without Kojima, I do know that. Based on Metal Gear Solid 3, how crazy. I know this game is known, like Metal Gear series is known for its very long cutscenes, and that is thankfully because Kojima. Kojima's long cutscenes in Metal Gear, and Death Stranding wasn't, was there as well. I have seen this starting bit. I watched, my buddy showed me it.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check.
I've never played this game, but I'm getting a slight bit of,
Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
that's sick.
Sunrise.
That looks really good.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the oil bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Hell yeah. I think it's the second game that has the longest cutscene. Originally directed by Hideo Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Jesus, man, that was a lot. Sokolov is really all I got out of there. Him building the first spaceship or rockets or something like that. That was a lot of information that was just thrown into me at once. That was a lot. I know that I believe that cutscene is actually way more boring in the original part of the game. This time they actually added like stuff to it. I think it was just a green screen of him talking.
To infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
This gives me, like, maybe it's just because of the remake vibes, but it gives me Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and remake vibes. It just feels like that way. It's like they took the same graphic style and kind of made it that way. I just smacked the fuck out of the arm of the mic. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I was moving my speaker because it was which doesn't mean anything here because you guys, I'm not listening to my speaker, but. I'd imagine skipping these cutscenes. So that'd be a lot better if I did have more emotional attachment to the game. Obviously, I don't have as much emotional attachment as other people do because I haven't played the original games. But the emotional attachment I have, if they made like a Saints Row 1 or 2 remake, that would be fucking nuts. There's not really many remakes of games that I really played as a kid. I played a lot of SmackDown vs. Raw though. Snake, David Hayter. Is David Hayter the voice actor, or is he the name? Is this guy's name? I don't know.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Naked Snake.
Not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
So that image gives me Cody Rhodes
I'll
vibes.
be-
It looks like Cody Rhodes in a way.
Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Gotcha.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Alright. Here we go. I am playing. Okay, that's how I adjust my camera, move. How do I sneak? Okay. Holy wow, this feels interesting. Can I just jump? Oh, I pressed X not knowing if it would hang, to be honest with you. How do I get up? I can just let go. Let's do it. Let's let go. Let go. Snake is dead. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to press exit. No, fuck. Oh, well, shit. Now I'm exiting. Alright, well, I did not mean to do that. Control the tilt angle of L to adjust. I don't know what that said. Let me finish. Alright. Change stance, crouch stand, hold to go prone, and while prone, use L to crawl. Alright. Action button. Low tree ladder, climb ladders or trees covered in vines. Alright, up we go. Need my backpack. Give me that shit. Okay, that's hanging. That's not exactly what I meant to do, but I thought it was giving me an action button to grab the backpack. Nice.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this, anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
Switch
How to
photos. What does
think
that
like
mean?
a soldier? I can't
Oh.
teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit.
Oh, I got off my photos.
Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret
Aren't we
mission.
supposed to be using
A
our code
soldier has
names?
to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Jesus Christ.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
That's a trank. Don't shoot it. We only have a certain amount of durability, Snake.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Good lord, that was long. Open survival. It's been 33 minutes and I've played for maybe 3 of that. Press the touchpad on the game screen to open the survival viewer. Here you can change your camouflage, switch out weapons and equipment, eat food, treat your injuries and illness. Check your map and perform various other tasks to help you survive. Okay. Camouflage. You can wear camouflage to blend in with your environment and deceive your enemies. Select camouflage in the survival viewer and use uniform to change outfits and face to apply face paint. The effectiveness of each face paint and uniform for a given location will be depicted by a numerical value relative to the effectiveness of your current camouflage. The higher the value, the more effective the camouflage. Huh. Gonna be naked. Yeah, naked. Olive drab. Tiger stripe. Leaf. Interesting. Tree bark. Oh, is it to the right? The best for my current situation? Squares. But mummy. A white tuxedo. Face that you were wearing has been removed. That's funny. So the best is Tiger Stripe then, huh? And Woodlands is the best. Let's Splitter. Splitter what I had on before? That's that. Oh no. Oh no. That's not. Let's get out of that. Mask. A mask used for disguise. Okay, let's hope we don't have to use the black one ever again. Man, I didn't read the last one. Weapons and items you obtain will be placed in your backpack in Survival Viewer. Select Backpack to add weapons and items. You can carry up to 8 weapons and 8 pieces of equipment at one time. All weapons and items have weight. The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. Okay, directional mic. Calorie mate, a balanced nutritional food. Okay, well we shouldn't need to use that right now. That puts people to sleep. Durability. Where does it say durability? I'm not sure. Fake death pill. An espionage pill developed by the CIA puts one into a temporary state of suspended animation. An espionage pill developed by the CIA revives one from suspended animation. Cigars. Highly addictive and hazardous to your health. Be careful not to smoke too much. But come on, man. Binox. Zoom in with R2 and zoom out. So if I... Okay, well, I don't know. Motion detector, active sonar, anti-personal sensor. Vibrates upon detection of nearby life forms. Equipped to use, consumes battery power while unused, disables all other vibrations when activated. The tool uses geomagnetism to determine direction. When equipped, you'll have an easier time finding your destination. Okay. Food. Select food in the Survival Viewer to eat food that you have procured. Eating food restores your stamina. Depending on the type of food, it may spoil after a certain amount of time. Animals which you have captured alive do not spoil. I only have calorie mate. Map. Map in the Survival Viewer is to view a map of the area Snake is currently in. You can check your objective as well as maps of other floors and adjacent areas. Okay. My god, dude. This is a lot. Ooh, photo mode. What do we got here? Oh, how do I move? I don't know what I'm doing actively. Oh, I was moving those. How do I, is there a free camera? Oh, ooh, there's different logos you can put too. Hide characters, hide all but Snake. Hide Snake only on. I just love that there's things like that. Do I really gotta move my own camera? Paparazzo Snake. Use photo mode for the first time. Awesome. Dremujij Swampland. Okay, so hold the open radio window. Ah, okay. Oh, I can tune it. Or we can just go to memory. Unless there's going to be a certain time where I need to do that, which probably will be. We'll find out, I'm sure. Roll. Leap forward and perform a dive roll. It can get you over a small gap in obstacles. I see that there's gators. Oh, what's that? Is there a way to go around trying to get over there? No, there wasn't. Dude, I'm slightly afraid of these gators. I don't really know what to do here. What if I trank him in the head? Okay. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I put you to sleep. I'm fucking moving, you cunt. Okay, well I got that. I got bug juice, look at that. Ooh, can I pick these up? No, I cannot. Hey, do you mind if I have that, dear sir? Oh, that was deep. I just moved through here. I need this. Thank you. I don't know what any of this is. Oh, got a grenade. Okay. Equip grenade. What is this? A bug repellent. Keeps hornets and leeches away while in effect. I'm not sure how I'm going to need to use that yet. We'll find out. What was the other thing? Was that ammo for the MK22? Was that a certain, like, model viewer? Okay, that's not. Well, I've already shot a bullet with it. No, at least I tried using it. I feel like that's not really a bad idea that I did that. A lot of gators, and they really like to move. Are there any gators in the water? I've drowned. Snake is dead. Didn't know I just drowned in that water, to be honest with you. So that's, that kind of sucks. Something tells me the checkpoint system is going to be a pain in the fucking ass, though. Ha! Take it from your dumbass. God, this shit goes deep. Okay, get out of the mud. Oh, man, I'm all muddy. Oh, Lord, it is very hard to walk on this shit. I am getting what I got. Is this time I didn't waste ammo? Maybe that's the better thing about this. And your moves, I should be able to get that. Okay, that's strange, because I was able to make that last time. So does the water just keep... I guess the water keeps sinking me in? Guys, I'm sorry. I am ass. I'm going to procure what it wants me to do. It wants me to get over there, but I need to be on land before I continue trekking in mud again. Because otherwise it gets too deep. Or you keep sinking, is what the problem is there. So, I didn't know if it was just the water getting deeper or if I was the one sinking. But it looks like it's just I'm the one sinking. I need this, thank you. Okay. So I'm going to want to go over to that island over there then. So would, I know this is going to sound weird. With the black-faced, I'm going to die here. Are you fucking kidding me? I can make it there, but I can't make it back? How does that make any sense? Oh my god, dude, this is going to be a real fucking pain in my fucking ass. If that's just... What is SP MK22? Because that's what that was. That's what it was showing me. I don't know. It wasn't ammo because I was still missing a bullet. I don't know what to do. If I can't get back, then I don't want to keep trying to go over there. Motherfucker, I'm in too deep. Okay, let me just try walking alongside this. Try and stop myself from going too deep. Okay. Should I try crossing here? Might actually be my best bet. I was gonna wonder if sneaking is actually better. I don't think it matters. Leave me alone, bugs. Okay, this time I was able to do it correctly and not fucking get myself killed. View the weapon window. Okay. Ah, alright. Hold to view the equipment window. Okay, so was that a fast equip? No, it's only what I have equipped. Actively. So wait, if I have my compass out. Okay. Okay. Picking it up. Okay. What if I use sonar? Oh, that just kind of... Oh, send out ping. What the hell? What do you mean? What's next to me? Are those obstacles? They're like trees? No, because it says there's something right here. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's not the direction. Motion detector. Oh, AP sensor. I don't know what that does. I don't need to use a death pill. But can smoke a cigar, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, let's put that away. Jarmusch North. Fuck, dude, I am tired. I'm only 45 minutes into this recording. It's 12 a.m. I know that the game it did come out 2 days ago, or the early access came out to it. If you bought the deluxe edition, you got early access.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Okay, so I gotta take them out silently.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright. Well. Sorry, I had my phone up. Well, I've already made myself... Oh, leaf. Okay, so it's percentage there, and then woodland we want to keep. Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't just fucking walk out in front of them like that. That wouldn't be smart. Okay, what if I... Hold on. So if I put a motion detector... He'll be pinged. So it shows me my detection capability right here. If I hold this, I go down. I can totally see you. Achieve a camo index of 90% or higher. I don't like it that it's right in my face. I am trying to go inside of that. This is really annoying. Don't stand up! I'm trying to go through what's in here. Bug juice, baby. Hold R2 while next to the enemy to grab, while next to enemy throw. Rapidly press R2 to melee attack. Huh? Mama said, CQC slam a guard and knock him out. Grabbing and dragging enemies. Hold square near a downed enemy to pick up their body, and you can move while dragging the body. Oh. So we want to drag him, what, into the grass? Oh, he dropped something. Oh, ammo full. Okay, so I want to, okay, I'm trying to pick him up. There we go. So I have to hold and drag. Alright, drag him into the grass, come on. You gotta hide your body. Do I get shit every time I drag him? A stun grenade! Hell yeah! Okay, I'm at negative 10 here. You don't see me. Okay, well, if you walk on my head, it's just how that's gonna be. If you just walk on my head, I don't know what you want me to do there. How do I, loot him? Do I just have to drag him? Is that how he drops things? Oh, I put him down. Yeah, he drops things if I drag him for some reason. I don't know why it's only when I drag him, but... You got a grenade. Oh! I didn't know there were more people here. Is there like a better thing to use here? I don't know, I gotta be careful here because I can't let that guy see me. Tiger Stripe would be better here. I guess let me just change clothes while I'm sitting here. So I have a 65% detection rating here. Is there anything in here? There's mushrooms. Okay, I really need to figure out though if this guy is going, where he's going to go. Or are you gonna stop there? Oh my god, what is the motion in that? You see my hair? What is going on with that? Do I just move so fast that it's like the frames can't keep up? Okay, that was weird. Beat this guy's ass. Alright, come on, man. We gotta move you into the tall grass so nobody sees you. Takes me a fucking while to do it, though. I'm gonna tell you what. You do have a red light on you, so could be a good reason why people see you, but don't let that happen. Where do I have to go? I should really look at my compass to figure that out. Oh, this way? Dolanovodo. Novodno. What's R1 do? Oh, it allows me to see through the... Ooh. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be a complete dick to him. I should look at the map when I enter these areas so I know where I'm going. Okay, so I see. That's a bridge that goes over there. Fire weapon equipped, ready weapon. Okay, so it wants me to fire at the hornet's nest. Beekeeper. Use bees to harass an enemy. That's hilarious. Is that going to scare them off too? Yes, it is. Awesome. Where do they all go? Wait, what were the plants and animals tips? Plants and animals, plants and animals, plants and animals, plants and... That's not plants and animals. Weapons and equipment? Where's plants and animals? Plants and animals, plants and animals, plants and animals, plants and animals. Do I pass them? Capturing. Oh, you can turn plants and animals into food by hitting them with melee strikes or weapon attacks. Eat the food you have produced by selecting food from Survival Viewer. Depending on how it is captured. Oh. Animal food can be obtained in different forms. Animals captured with regular attacks, such as a knife or a gun, will be turned into meat, which will spoil once enough time has passed. Animals captured alive with your tranquilizer gun or mousetrap will not spoil. You can hold up to 3 live animals at once. Once animals cannot be captured alive, and some plants and animals cannot be consumed. Hanging. New style. Okay, well we saw that already. So what if I... So do I gotta, like, hit that? I guess. I don't really know. My battery's almost dead. Oh, maybe I should turn that off. Instead of having that out all the time. Does my battery charge over time, or do I need to get... Can I climb up things? No. Do I still have the best camouflage for this area? Yes. There's a lot of different areas here. Ras Vet.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
How is he not seeing me?
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright, here we go. Let's knock some people out and kick some fucking ass. Is there a better camouflage to wear in this area? Leaf.
I think I saw something.
Oops. I didn't know I was going to go so far out that way.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
I think you are. Hide behind the tree.
Huh?
I need to hurry up and move him. We're down in the grass.
Huh?
Ooh, that was close. That almost didn't work the way it would have been. Almost the way it was. The English is hard. Okay, I fucking I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hold. I forgot I need to hold square. All right, move him into the grass. All right, awesome. I love getting a bunch of things that I'm allowed to get. These guys. Oh. Ooh, 12 gauge shotgun. Some enemies flying. Hell yeah. Okay, is there a better thing I can wear in here? Squares. Are you coming over here?
Who's that? What's going on?
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting back.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're not... yeah, we'll come back. What the fuck, dude? I don't know where he is. Alright, let's just go down here and watch for this guy to move. I'll catch up to you when I'm back where I'm at. Alright, now I'm back to where I was. I do want to equip the shotgun, though. If they do find me, it'd be best to have the shotgun, maybe even a smoke grenade equipped as well. I can eat a hornet's nest? That explains what the thing came from. Alright, camouflage here. Let's put on squares. Wish I could, you know, I forgot I could do that. Okay, he's over there. Make noise. Why would I want to do that? What does make noise do? Am I supposed? Oh, does make noise bring him to me? That might be the purpose of make noise.
Huh?
Hey, I need to move you fast. And make sure no one else is going to come up to me while I'm moving him. Okay, let's just move him out towards tall grass. No one will see him. Right next to his best friend over here. I brought you a friend. Oh, don't go out too far. Stop going out too far. Gotta be careful because you don't really know where people can come from as well. What's up there? Anything up there I should worry about? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go up there after this. Okay, let me move because he's coming this way. I don't know how far he goes that way, but just gotta be careful for that guy over there. So maybe he doesn't come over here. No, he doesn't.
Huh?
Come on, my friend. You need to come this way for me. And tied you in this tall grass here. Awesome. That. What does down here bring me? Ah, underneath. Okay, well, snakes and rats are down here. Rats could be useful. What about snake? Come here. Okay, I just go through him. I was gonna see if I could like attack him or something. Oh, okay. So I wonder if the guy actually. I'm sorry. I just got a completely different topic of conversation here. That isn't snakes. I wonder if the guy. Oh, there was a guy right there. I should wear a different camouflage here. Leaf. I don't know if there are guys out here. Yes, there is. Where's he moving to? At least when they move, they stay at the spot they move to for a while. I feel like I should be okay with you there. I'm gonna climb up here. Okay, it would be nice if I could see if there's gonna be anybody up here. But I don't think there is. Okay, so there is a guy up here. Can I cross this? I can. I think he's the only guy left.
Who's that?
Full alert? I was gonna say, I just knocked out the guy that was alerted. Okay. Coming up here wasn't a very smart decision, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I was just kind of wondering if he could see me when I was up there. That was the entire purpose of doing that. That takes out pretty much everybody, right? Okay, let me just put on the proper camouflage in here then, just to be careful. Though I don't know how much squares is actually helping in here, but I'll let it.
respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is
No, you're not. I don't know. What do you mean? I'm very confused. Who's alerted?
Use extra caution.
Who's alerted? I took out the only guy that was ever alerted. How does that make any sense? Hey, there was a guy over there. Apparently he saw me. I don't know. I'm not gonna load back because I've taken out everybody in this fucking area. Did somebody wake up? Is that allowed? What is that? Or was that is there a guy up there? Is it glitched? Who would have saw me? I can't... Okay, well, whatever. I don't know. I can't tell you what happened there, but...
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize
Good
control
Lord.
of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Huh.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Are we speaking Russian right now, and it's just not?
That's so. America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Are we speaking English or Russian actively? I don't really know, but as I don't remember speaking any Russian, but I guess.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Alright. Let's get moving. Should really change my outfit. Stay behind me, my good man. Where's my suppressor? What are you doing, dude? Oh.
Freeze!
Well, this isn't good.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Dude, I'm just getting I get so much Final Fantasy vibes from this. Ocelot, Josh
Sokolov
Keaton.
is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Bro's insane. Holy shit.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
What? Oh, come on, man.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Why are that guy just doing nothing? You get fucked, buddy.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah. Kick some fucking ass, baby.
Major, do you read me?
Young gun. Stun Ocelot.
Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgin.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgin's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Oh yeah, I kicked all your guys' asses. Fuck yeah. Oh, not you guys. You guys got shot. You don't have things over your head. Y'all are dead. I kicked your ass though. I should just drag him with me. Pursuing Sokolov. Where exactly did he go? Life medicine. Soviet-made combat drug. Restores life. I feel like that's something I would want in the thing. Fuck the cigar. Oh, look, a stun grenade too. Did he go that way? He might have went that way. I should look at the map. That'll show me. No, he went the same way I already came in. I wish I could run. I don't know if there's a button to run. Oh, you can, oh, alright. No, that's probably way easier for aiming. Alright. Back this way we go. After Sokolov? Dolino Vodono. I don't.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
The fuck is that thing?
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1.
Now I kind of see where the vibes of the Magellan and Death Stranding 2 you kind of get from that. Because that's, I guess I recently watched Jacksepticeye play the entire Death Stranding 2 playthrough, and he obviously knows more about Metal Gear Solid than anyone I could even think of. But I guess other than Kojima himself. But yeah, I think he's what he said. He got vibes from that specific thing, which it looks exactly like, especially when you get the cannon on top of the Magellan.
It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Why do I even have a controller in my hand? I knew the cutscenes were going to be long, but holy shit. At least they look good. At least better than the original third. Is the game itself going to be better than the original third? I don't really know, but it really depends on who you are, I guess. I never played the original third, so... Remember when someone was talking about old games and new games? Someone said that Madden 14 itself looked better than Madden 26 or whatever, and I'm like, that is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Boss. The boss, Lori Allen. Why are you here exactly?
Boss?
Ow. What the fuck?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
commercial break, you know. Thankfully I got the paid subscription, we don't got commercial breaks. That would suck, wouldn't it? So they're putting those future ads in video games. That's his format for that. I'm kidding.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
This is some paranormal shit that I did not expect this game to have, to be honest with you. This is what I get for not playing the first Metal Gears.
Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Neil Ross.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Motherfucker!
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
What did you expect was gonna happen here?
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
art style is so much like
Shagohod is ours.
like Final Fantasy, man. I'm just this is what I'm getting every time. In my head, at least.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Wow, okay, interesting stuff, man. So she's working with Volgin and the Gru, huh? Interesting.
Snake,
I'm
can
standing
you
up.
hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've
How
got to
the
get
fuck
you
would we
patched
talk
up.
really? How the fuck would you know?
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations,
Does
you'll
it?
need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Working on it. Cure. Select Cure in the survival viewer to treat injuries and illness that Snake occurs. When seriously injured, your life gauge maximum capacity will be reduced if you don't treat yourself, so see to your treatments as soon as possible. Select the area you wish to treat and then choose the appropriate medical item from the list to begin the treatment. Carry out all of the necessary treatments in order to completely cure the injury or illness. Alright, let's work on a basic cut first. Select treatment area. We need a wound is still open, so we need a suture kit. Bleeding, we need bandages. Oh, maybe not. Septic. Okay, that stops the bleeding. And disinfectant. For a cut, we need the same things: disinfectant, septic, bandages, suture kit. Cut, suture kit, bandages, septic, disinfectant. Bone fracture. Afflicted area not yet stabilized. So it's splint and bandage. Splint and bandage. And cut is these things again. Alright. Back to normal, baby. Thank God for all these bandages that I got. That's I'm just gonna assume that's part of my shirt.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I can certainly fucking try. Oh, they're moving the weapon.
Shagohod.
Using the Force. That bitch. Guy takes up half the fucking helicopter.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her Cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch.
You're in the same helicopter. How would you not know who she is?
Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Wow. Well, that's not good for the cuts and bruises. You know, a nuclear weapon, nuclear fallout, you know, shit like that. Data save? Yeah, sure. I might as well. If you want me to. Konami Digital Entertainment presents. This entire episode has just been fucking cutscenes, but I knew that going in, so. Explain a lot why Jack streamed it. Based on the Metal Gear Solid 3, I don't know how you're ever gonna read that. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Is this copyright? This might be copyright. I might have to talk. I might have to turn this really down. There's a I don't know what's gonna happen here. I might turn it down, so there might be some, I don't know. This has gotta be copyright. Someone tells me this is copyright. Can I can't do that. I can do photo mode from here. I can't go down to it. I mean, not during this bit, I guess. I'm getting copyright. This is what's gonna happen. You know what? I got like 20 copyright hits. Wait, no, whatever. I might as well be watching a movie.
Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the
this might not be copyrighted, actually. I don't know.
For the day we see new life, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time.
Feels like I'm at the end of the game. Am I just staying the entire game in cutscene clips? This is just a whole game? Originally produced by Hideo Kojima. I don't know how anyone's ever reading that. They moved too weirdly. Original executive producer or something. I can't read that. I feel like I'm getting a lot of fucking images from the game that I really didn't want to see until I got to that part. That actually really annoys me. It's a very good song, though. I don't like that they showed that much. There's a lot of I'm sure it wasn't everything, but I feel like there's a lot of good cutscenes in the game. 1 week later, 11:30 p.m., August 30th, 1964, Arctic Ocean airspace. I feel like there's just a lot of things that could have waited to be shown there.
Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Ouch! You're gonna kill me if I fail? That's kind of a dick move.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. we've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Jesus, man.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
There's so much going on. These cutscenes are so fucking long. Holy fuck.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Hell yeah, what a fucking landing, baby.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss and our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Hell yeah, Operation Snake Eater, baby. Well, that is where I'm going to leave this episode off. I've been recording for 2 hours and 1 minute, and most of it, maybe like 20 minutes of this was actual gameplay. And a lot of it was all, the rest of it was all fucking, it was all pretty much cutscenes. But that's just what Metal Gear Solid is, so it's a movie game in a way. And I guess a lot of people bring up like movie games, and they'll bring up like these different things. It's like, that's not a movie game. You want to see a movie game? This is. Or like Indiana Jones, or, you know, I'd say kind of Death Stranding, but Death Stranding has a lot more gameplay, and you're kind of into shit for a lot more. And it has like a thing you can keep playing after you finish the game. But that will do it for us here today. Yeah, man, we learned a lot of information how to get Sokolov. Sokolov, you know, was taken by the boss who defected, who was our former what's it, sensei, I guess is the word I'm looking for in a way. I don't know. I can't remember the proper word for it. It's sensei, I guess is technically the word for it. And I was her apprentice. She was master, I guess you could say. And she's defected to GRU, which is a part of a Russian factory, which is all, you know, you heard all the political shit of it. And now we're hunting her down. We're going to kill her. We're going to kill the other guy, whatever the fuck his name was again, the fucking big dude. And, yeah, there was a lot of information thrown at me, but we're going to get it done. That is going to do it for this. What does this do? Oh, can I always do first person? It's fucking slow. We're not going to do that all the time. I don't... Okay. That's just punching. I don't know what this is. Is that like... Maybe it's like a hide thing? I don't really know. Where was I? Yeah. So I was gonna try and I'm trying to save, which is the main thing here. Save. Radio. Hold down on the D-pad in the game screen to open the radio window. You're ready to talk to other people, receive gameplay tips, and more. Put the frequency of the person you wish to speak to and select their name from the memory list to send a transmission.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Oh, nice of you.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so.
Whoa!
Seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina.
I called the save.
And try not to get yourself hurt.
How to talk to you.
If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Aw, thanks.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
Well...
So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
I would like to save, please. Alright.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Thank you. Interesting conversation. Oh, I don't want to keep chatting. Yeah. So, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please... Jeez, I shouldn't talk so fast. That is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe for more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater and other video game videos. After this, we'll be working, because directly 20 or 22 hours from now, I guess, I'm recording, it's 1:20 in the morning for me right now, is when Lost Souls Aside come out. Wait. Was that the right? Yeah, Lost Souls Aside. That comes out at 11 tomorrow, 29th, so 12 hours from when this video is up. But we won't be playing that till we finish Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And then after that we got Chronos, the New Dawn. After that, Borderlands 4. Then after that we got Dying Light the Beast. And then after that, we got Silent Hill F. By the way, if you didn't know, I was originally going to do Hell Is Us. I'm not going to do Hell Is Us anymore. I'm going to cut that one out, as well as Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Tactics. Tactics is just a game that is harder for me. It's going to be hard for me to find thumbnails, and it's just not really a game that we play on this channel. Not the type of game. But the reason I'm taking out Hell Is Us, because Hell Is Us and Chronos come out at around the same time, and Hell Is Us, it intrigued me at first, and the gameplay, it really just doesn't intrigue me as much anymore, and Chronos intrigued me a lot more. It isn't like Lost Hills Aside and Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which come out back to back, because these really intrigue me enough. And it's just, yeah, I got 6 games I'm probably be working on back to back to back to back. I don't know if I'll have someone. Dying Light will be by myself, more than likely. I don't think I'll have anyone be with me for that. Borderlands 4, someone might be joining me. I'm not sure yet. We will have to see when that time comes. But, other than that, we also do WWE and AEW professional wrestling content as well. Social medias will be down in the description below. Twitter and Instagram, you can go and follow all those. Leave a comment of what you thought of Episode 1 of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.